Good morning, seasonal adventurers. I've just ridden the train for the first time, the subway in Toronto, and I've disembarked at Union Station. And this is the term I was trying to think of, rattle my brain yesterday. It's called PATH. PATH. PATH is the underground walking network, under the streets of the city. Speaking of which, I just want to get to the street. Maybe it's this way. But if you take PATH, it's an underground network of not tunnels, but corridors under the city of Toronto, so that in inclement weather, you can walk through the central business district without getting wet or hot, depending on the season. I was just about to check this map to find the CN Tower, but I see it on my left, but still it's worth orientating myself. So I got off here. The CN Tower, where is it on this map? It doesn't show it on here, but anyway, I'm there and the CN Tower is there. And there it is. Yes, that's where I'm going today. I'm doing the Edge Walk on the CN Tower. My booking time is 11 a.m. and according to the online instructions, we need to get there at 10:30 just to allow for paperwork, as I said, if there's any long lines, etc. So this is Union Station to my left. Obviously a major hub, just like the equivalent of Flinders Street Station or Southern Cross Station in Melbourne. So my appointment's about 3 hours away, so I've got a lot of time to pass. I'll see what cafes are open. It is a Saturday morning, so hours may be different. But it's amazing clear day, so we're not going to get any cloud cover. I've seen people do the Edge Walk and it's very cloudy. They can't actually see the skyline because it's covered in cloud or smog. But today looks like a clear day, so we'll have clear views of the city from above. It's pretty good. Alright, I believe this is either called Fairmont or Fairview Hotel, opposite the station. It's a 5-star hotel, so it's not cheap, but it's an old hotel, as you can see, quite iconic for Toronto. Pardon me, the name escapes me. I know Fair is the first part of it. It's either Fairmont or Fairview Hotel from memory. Alright, let's walk towards the CN Tower and get oriented. Maybe it's possible I might be able to get an earlier booking slot. The earliest time slot I found was 11 online. Maybe somebody's cancelled since then. I'm not sure what time the tower actually opens to the public, but we'll find out. So continue to join me as we head closer to the CN Tower in Toronto. It's interesting to see the reflection of the CN Tower in that building there. I remember browsing through places to eat this morning. I looked up Azure. This is Azure. It's quite like a fancy place. It looks like it's part of a office building. It looks like it's part of the Intercontinental Hotel. I don't necessarily have to eat there. There's a place across the road, Italian Kitchen and Bar, Scatterbush. Scatterbush, that is good, rando. So you know what I'm trying to sing, Kate Bush, Scatterbush, something tango. Anyway, let's keep going to the CN Tower. You can just see the tip of it there. We're getting closer. It must be on the other side of this building. So a lot of things not open because it's only between 7:30 and 8 in the morning. You can see we're getting closer and closer. I'm going to be walking the Edge Walk all the way up there, probably where that railing is, as you can see at the top, the upper part, just before the rest of the tower goes up. I can see stairs, but I can see this angled walkway. Let's go up towards there. So I've also done the Edge Walks equivalently in Las Vegas, the Stratosphere Tower, and the the Sky Tower in Auckland. Which the unique thing about the Sky Tower in Auckland is you can do two activities, one or two. You can do an edge walk and a jump, a sky jump or a sky walk. But the CN Tower and the Las Vegas Tower are only walks, no jumps. But the CN Tower is taller than both the Las Vegas and Auckland Towers. Building here with the statues coming out of the side of the building. Forgive me, I'm not sure what building it is. It looks like, is it rugby? Is that what they call it here? Gridiron club? Or is it a baseball club? Toronto Blue Jays. Forgive me, I know nothing about sport. So they look like baseball. Looking at the images, they look like baseball. It looks like a baseball team. So this is the aquarium, but it also says it's to do with the tower. Oh no, the aquarium's down that way, the arrow. This must be for the tower. Let's find out. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. It actually says the CN Tower Edge Walk is this way. Alright, maybe we'll go back and just walk past the aquarium and see where that takes me. Okay, I've just come across these lifts. I'm on level 3, but the La Tour CN Tower, I wonder if that's the same as the Edge Walk. Oh, alright, well, let's find out. Doesn't hurt to explore. Oh, it's a glass elevator. That's cool. Oh yeah, one. I'm guessing it doesn't have one on the button. The CN Tower is just right there. Just a matter of getting in. I got a feeling it's not open yet. There's hardly anybody here. But we'll find out. Ask and you shall receive information, hopefully. Not the fastest lift. We're at the base of the CN Tower, as you can see there. Interesting that it says La Tour. I wonder what La Tour, I'm not good with French. La Tour CN Tower. Ticket holders, well that's me. I can see the Edge Walk. Sorry, commercial music. Let's just stop for a moment. Okay, this looks like the main entrance, but I've got a feeling it's not open yet. I think that's a staff member going in. I think, what does this say? We'll be pleased to assist you inside our guest service desk. Alright, that's based if it's open or not. We'll find out if these doors don't open. Where is the time? It doesn't say the times that this is open. I just spoke to a friendly guard who saw me struggling with the doors. He's just double checking what time does this centre open, and then I can talk to someone about maybe getting an earlier time slot for the Edge Walk. Oh, I just noticed a little furry friend having some breakfast, jumping out of the garden bed. That is so cute. Okay, the guard said to come back at 9 o'clock. So let me just check what time it is now. It is only 8 o'clock. That's alright. So I've got about an hour to kill. I'm not actually very hungry. That cookie that I had this morning, I actually didn't finish it. So I can nibble on that later. Just showing the tower. Ooh, I'm going to be climbing that. Not climbing. I'll be walking around it. Can you imagine climbing it? Imagine getting a rope and scaffold your way up there. One more time. That's where I'll be going, people. Not the jump. No jump. But a walkie. So in front of me is the Rogers Centre. I've heard of it. I think it's a stadium. I think, for example, like Justin Bieber was due to perform there unless it was cancelled with the many shows due to his facial paralysis that he suffered. It must be already 18 months ago now. Yeah, those Justin Bieber fans listening, yeah, the Melbourne gig of Justin Bieber was cancelled. He was supposed to perform in Melbourne at Marvel Stadium last November, I believe, November 2022. Initially it was postponed and then ultimately it was cancelled. So I think Rogers Centre is one of the places he was supposed to play or has played in the past. So yeah, this area kind of reminds me a little bit of Docklands in Melbourne. I mean, although I can't actually see the water, I'm making a big presumption. It just has that Docklands feel with the apartment buildings. But I mean, there's apartment buildings in any big city, so yeah. Alright, well, let's have a walk around. I'll just stop the video here. It's already gone about 11 minutes, so I'll stop the video here and yeah, we'll come back at 9 and ask the staff if there's any gaps in the bookings. See, when you go to Canada, there's writing in French. My history shocking. So as far as I know, it's a French colony, or it was colonized by the French at some point in history. Yep, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be leaning over and praying that those harnesses don't snap. Edgewalk opens April 8. Oh, that's interesting. So before then it might be inclement weather. Yeah, well, this is June, so interesting. Yeah, I think it would be too cold. Yeah, Toronto winter would be December, January, February. Not sure what's happening between March and April that it's open on the April 8th. Anyway, yeah, so we'll come back at 9. Just have a walk around this area and yeah, be a sightseer like a tourist would do.